My name is Pete Lisiba Malepa. I'm Animal Welfare Manager at Johannesburg City Parks and Zoo. The zoo has been for many years playing a participating role in relations to conservation projects. So far we have about 5 or so projects that we are participating fully on them. We have what we call Wattle Crane Recovery Program, which we are working with different partners, more importantly EWT and Isimvelo. They originate from KwaZulu-Natal. What is happening is their population was dwindling because mostly they use the wetland there from different factors that were affecting their population. So what we have done is that we brought in eggs. They lay 2 eggs, in the meantime leave 1 egg. Now we collected that egg and incubated it here at the zoo. We have about 11 that are existing, but majority of them are at our farm. Why majority are at the farm? Because we are now preparing them. In case the population continue to dwindle, we are able to do analysis in terms of what is causing that, and we can in the future introduce them back into the wild to ensure that they don't disappear like others that have disappeared. So as we teach people, we also take them to the wetland. We target the young, the adult and the old, teaching them about the criticality of the wetland, the role that wetland play, and why the wattle crane need a clean wetland. So we by far have 80% of the population in captivity. EWT is doing the research at the site to try to eliminate this cause and try to ensure that the population increases in the wild. And then secondly, we have the Ground Hornbill project. In the Ground Hornbill project, we are not the leading entities. Mabula Reserve, the leading. If there's a chick that needs to be hand-raised, they bring it to the zoo. We hand-raise it and then we grow it in the zoo. And then they come in, collect it and partner it so that they can release. They've already released some of the birds in the wild and they're under monitoring. And then with us, so there's already some of the birds that have been introduced with the idea that we can breed them at the farm. So the more you have this breeding and releasing areas that are doing, the more you can release into the wild. And why that necessary? Because the element of sustainability is very important. What is in the pipeline as I'm talking to you is that we are in the engagement with SANBI, whereby we are looking at researching on the Rose Mountain turtles. Rose Mountain turtles, they are endemic to Western Cape. There's no much that is known about them. And they are found in 2 areas where they only surface for 3 months and the other month they are not there. Now you can understand that is a risk on itself. Now we are engaging with them so that we can in the future bring them into the zoo and study their behavior so that we understand in this other month what happens to them. Are they now hibernating? Like what is happening? So the zoo is in 2 years able to give you that particular information because we will be able to do that monitoring. Now we are very at advanced stage in terms of this. We've been there in Cape Town to do the environmental study, team of 3. When we start, we need to mimic the type of environment that is there in terms of the enclosure that we are creating in the zoo. So it's not a small project, it's big because you need to do it over many years so that you can understand what is happening. We are intending that in the future we need to lead an African project. Now we looked at piloting the Ugandan species, which is shoebill. Now we're going to be going there to engage with them so that in the future we harvest eggs and ensure that the future of these shoebills is also certain. It is in the beginning stage, but this is where we are going. I'm talking to you about these particular intentions that we are coming for 2024 because conservation and research is going to be an important part that the zoo is going to be leading in. As I'm talking about the research, we have a number of students that are here in the zoo doing research. We are tapping into their knowledge and the environment that we have, which we are providing to them so that they can continue. The reason we are doing that is zoos are now evolving. We are no longer about the environment and ourselves. We are saying the community must also play a critical role in that. I'm sure they've told you about the OWL program that we are doing in terms of ensuring that the community become part. The myth that is there, we are saying as the zoo we have the resources, let's deal with it. Hence we are saying we will be working with the community as we release back so that the community understand their work as the zoo. That is what we are intending to do going forward. In 2024, we are going to be very busy in terms of our research and conservation project. Thank you.